Well, yeah, because he left the stern. Yeah. Mhm.
Hello. How are you?
All right. Love you guys.
I don't know why internet connection is unstable.
Oh, je dois aller dehors. Oui, on a fini les nuits. Je reviens. Je dois sortir.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Je vais sortir du caméra, mais tu dois rester dedans. Ok?
Yeah.
Allez, viens.
So I remember someone was saying that he will come today. Okay, let's start it. We're already late. So, Nihai. Nihai. Go.
Allez, viens.
Nihai, Nihai.
Vas-y, mets tes bouches.
Bad kick. Bad kick. Oh. I can feel the pain in my leg. Oh, I can feel it. Time. Okay. Jumping jacks. Go. Time. Okay. Now, let's have some fun. So look, Frank, you go here, okay, and for a minute you sprawl. Okay, you go here, boom, bam, boom, bam, okay? And then when I say switch, you switch to the other side, okay? Try to smile and make the exercise easier. Ready? Go! Let's go, sprawl. Let's go, faster, faster, faster. Faster, stronger, better. side, switch. Time. Okay. Now we're gonna do triangle. So hands 45 degree. Okay. This is 0, 45, and after you go as high as you can, close the triangle as high as you can, and you turn the hips. You try to switch, switch, switch. Okay? Ready? Let's go. Okay. Now, look, Frank. So now look, we're gonna do the guard passing. You are here, and you're gonna go here, boom. Okay? And after you go here, pam, 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 pam. And after you go as fast as you can, pam, pam. Okay? And you don't stop. Don't stop, bro. You get it? Ready? Oh. Go. Let's go. Time. Have a drink.
Tu sais quoi, je vais te mettre un petit hook pour que je la baisse comme ça, tu peux le mettre en haut toute seule. Parce qu'on va ranger en premier, viens.
Okay. So today I want to talk about recovering the side control of the mount. Okay. So you're on your back, okay? And the guy is in mount to side control. So first thing you need to do is to bring your legs up, okay? And keep your elbow close to your body. Elbow close to your body and your hand protecting your face here. Okay, so that should be the position in general. You can keep also a little detail that is very important is to keep your head pinned on the floor, okay? Because if you raise the head up, now the guy can grab your head and control your head. So don't let him to have a cross face. So you are here and you're protecting the cross face side. So now the first movement is this one, is the bridging, okay? So because we're doing shadow jiu-jitsu, we can really focus on the details. So I'm here, and the objective of the bridging can be for many reasons, but the basic is this one, is to keep your head pinned on the floor, to protect, to bring your elbow up, okay? Don't bring your arms up, bring your elbow up. If the guy is on side control, because if the guy is on side control, you can try to move him. If the guy is on mount, bring your elbow up. It's not very useful. So depending on what you're doing, but that's the idea. So you are here. You're gonna bridge as high as you can, okay? And you're gonna go on your shoulder here. Try to almost go on your head. And when you are here, you see as much bridge as you can. You're gonna go up here and go on your knee, okay? So when you do it again, so the bridging in the mount or in bridging of the side control are a little different because of the position of your opponent, okay? So if the guy is on side control, what you can do is to lift the elbow up to try to move his chest away from you and bridging, boom, okay? If the guy is in mount, what you can do is that you can step, okay, step and move your butt on his legs to try to pin his knee. Like that, he cannot frame the floor by and stopping you. So, but that's it. That's a really two little difference. At the end of the day, what is the most important is to bring your butt as high as you can, okay, and really go on your head and shoulder, and go on your knee. Okay, get it? Question? Now, let's go. Ready? Go. Let's see what he's doing. I mean, too late. Okay. So now, look. The guy is on side control, okay? So he's here. So he's going to side control. So you lost the gap with your legs. So he's already past your hips, but it's not yet chest to chest, okay? And he doesn't have yet the cross face. So when this happens, you have to understand that how the guy in side control is controlling you. He's controlling you by controlling two parts of your body. He has weight on you. No, three. He has weight on you, controlling your shoulder by having cross face, and controlling your hips by having the arms to the other side of your hips here, okay? So you have to, so when someone passes your guard, you have to do two things at least. You have to scoop your weight away from below his chest to not get his crushed, and you have to stop one of his frame. Okay? If you do these two things, you can escape of side control even before the guy put the side control on you. So we're gonna do this one. We're gonna do the telephone one first. So the telephone one, can you stay like that, dummy, please? No, never listen to me, this guy. So the telephone one is this one. You're gonna put your hands here on your here, and you're gonna put your hands here on your chest. So these hands is to stop the cross face. Okay, you're gonna stop the cross face, and with this one, you're gonna go for another hook, and you're gonna shrink. You're gonna shrink like that, boom, and go for another hook. So what happens is that you are here, you're going to stop, so it doesn't control your shoulder, so now you can move, and now you're going to control that arms by going for an underhook and turning. Okay, when you are here, you see, here, now I have an underhook, and it doesn't have my hand. And now I can decide to shrink if I want, no, sorry, to bridge, to push him away from me, if I want, or if I feel that is the weight is too well positioning, or my underhook is not strong enough, I can go for the legs and scoop away. Boom, boom, and end up. And after it's a fight, okay? The guy is allowed to grapple, and he's gonna make your life miserable. So, but anyway, what happened is that you are away from the side control, and you are a better position than just having the guy in side control. You understand? So the position without the dummy is this one. And maybe it's better to do it without the dummy. Okay? So the position without the dummy is this one. I'm here and I'm here. Okay, now I'm gonna turn here. I'm gonna control his arms on the hook, and I shrink. And after I reverse shrimping, I go here. Boom. You see, I go down. And now I go my elbow. Boom. Controlling. You get it? Let's go.
Oui, tu l'as cassé le. Il y a ton argent. Tu veux casser la boîte, oui.
Time.
Non, parce que papa était concours.
Okay. So now we're going to talk about something that everybody do it, but they don't. But everybody do that technique, mostly like GGF, but they are doing as a desperate way instead of as a construct way to escape of side control. So I'm talking about the running escape. Okay, so usually in IGJF, people do the running escape when they cannot stop the gap passing. So they cannot stop the gap passing, so they do the running escape, but they don't control properly their opponent before to do it. So what happened is that most of the time they have the back tape, or most of the time it's just a way to survive enough time to don't give points and to hoping that the time that the time end and that guy they win. If you do the proper running man escape, you need to understand that you need to have control of one of his arms, okay? You cannot just run like that. So, I take my dear dummy. And you see, my dummy is on top of me and he passed my guard, okay? So instead of fighting against him, I'm gonna turn, okay, and give him almost the back. But what I need to do is, you see these arms here? I need to have control of that arms. If I don't have control of that arms, he's gonna take my back and he's gonna submit me, okay? So what I need to do is to control that arms, okay, here, with two hands against one. Keep my head flat on the floor. I'm gonna not bring my butt up. I'm gonna walk now. Walk. Boom, 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 boom. And when my butt is far enough, my hips is far enough from his hips, now, you see, I still control his hands. I'm gonna go on my shoulder here. Boom. And face it. Okay? So, it's a basic principle of how to avoid the guy controlling you in total, okay? I know it's tight control, but it's almost the same principle of how to stop the guy controlling in total. You need to make that your hips are far away from the hips of your opponent, okay? And make sure that he doesn't have control of your hips. If he control your hips, you can run as much as you want, he's gonna catch you. And worse, you're giving the back. So, I show it again, because this is important. Okay, if you know that you want to do the running man escape, maybe you need to understand this is a thing that sometimes you need to understand in fight. Sometimes you accept losing battle to not lose the war. If you see that your opponent is gonna pass your guard no matter what, then maybe the best thing you have to do is to avoid him to solidify the side control. Okay, you're gonna pass your guard, but if you get ready to fight for the side control, maybe you're gonna escape right away the side control and you're gonna never be able to catch you in side control. Okay, so you see your opponent passing, okay, and you know that you're gonna pass. So one thing you can do is to grab with your two hands, one of his hands, turn him. Okay, don't let him put his hands on the floor. Okay, here, make sure that his hands doesn't touch the floor, it doesn't grab you. You are here. And now we're gonna start to walk, 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 walk. And when you are far enough, you're gonna let go and go on your knee. And boom, fighting, fighting. Get it? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Time. Okay. So now we're going to talk about the position when the guy is on top of you, mount, okay? So we already talked about the basic sweep or you bridge, okay? Now what we're going to talk is about the bridging and shrimping, okay? So it's a very good way to escape. Okay. So your opponent is in mount. Okay. So there we go. Is in mount. So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna breathe as high as you can, and when you are the highest as you can, you're gonna shrink. Okay, and now because you shrink, you're gonna have a space here that you don't see it, and you're gonna slide your knee in. Boom. You see? I slide my knee in the middle of his legs. So now I have many things I can do. If I have a very hard time, I can go for Ashigarami. Okay, boom. If the guy give me, if I'm able to do it more, or I can slide the other knee below, boom, I can go for butterfly, or I can even try to go for the close guard. Okay? So this is how I escape against another black belt. It's very rare that I'm able to do the hip escape, the bridging escape. I'm able, okay? Against black belt, I'm able to do that. But most of the time I have to combine movement because they are good and they don't make my life easy. So what I need to do is to combine movement. So I go here and I'm gonna bridge, and when I'm the maximum of my bridging, I'm gonna shrink. Okay? And now I'm gonna slide my knee in. One, okay, here. Now when I'm here, I can go for a shigarami or slide the other knee, boom, going for close guard. Okay? But the most important is your bridging and shrimping. Get it? Got it? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Who is there? Hello, everybody. Say hi. No, wave too. What happens if I press wave? Okay, ready? Go.
Okay, but if it goes down, don't blame me. No, thank you. Hello?
Okay, time. Okay. Okie dokie. So now, this is not. Now we're gonna go a little bit back. Okay. So we talked during the entire class about what to do when the guy passes you out. Now we're gonna talk about how to recover the guard without when the guy almost passed the guard but didn't really pass yet. Okay. So the movement is this one. You are here and he go to one side. So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna follow him. Okay. Boom. By shrimping, keeping distance. And now usually I'm gonna do against the wall. So like you are here, and usually when you shrimp, you're gonna put your foot on his hips. Imagine that his hips, and you're gonna recover. Boom. Okay? This is a movement that you can do against the wall. So you go here, now you shrimp, boom, and you put your foot on his hips, and boom, you recover. Okay? But what happened is sometimes is that you try to pass your guard, so you are here, boom, boom, and when you do that, what happened is that it jumped on your back and you end up here. And now you see, you were like that, so more or less you're giving the back. So you need to do something here, okay? So that's what we're gonna work. We're gonna work what we do in that position. So I'm here. The guy go here, bam, 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 bam. I'm here. I'm putting my foot. He jumped to the other side, so I need to follow him. So how I can follow him is I can put my foot here and turn, boom, and face him again. I go here, I put my foot on the floor, and I turn, boom. Okay, so because we are doing shadow jiu-jitsu and we are not really fighting and we don't have a partner, we're gonna over-exaggerate the movement. So over-exaggerating the movement is doing it like that. I swing, I bring the foot, I go up, I kick, I turn, boom. And after I go to the other side, and I kick, boom, and I turn, boom. Okay? It's like when judoka do the kuzushi, okay? And in the real fight, you're gonna never do like boom, you're gonna do just boom. But when you drill, when you practice a movement, you amplify the movement. Like that, it comes easier when you fight. So that's what we're gonna do. Get it? You get it? Let's go. Ready? Go. Time. Okay. So, dear Frank, do you have any question? What are your questions?
I guess we're working more like defensive stuff right now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I guess like maybe some tips from the turtle.
From the turtle. So yeah.
I just want to remember that like you I forgot how it goes, but not the one that you hold his arm and you reverse it, but one that you kind of like do like a slide and you look up kind of thing. You know which one I'm talking about?
Yes, I know exactly.
Yeah, can you go over that one?
Yeah. So so you know what? It's a good thing that we talk about the turtle because every day I watch 20 minutes of wrestling, and in wrestling they have to deal with turtle. And I realize that there's a lot of movement in wrestling they are doing that actually will be very useful in jiu-jitsu. And the reason why we don't do it too much in jiu-jitsu is because we are too much afraid to have the back to get choked. But we need to understand that to have a good choke on you. So if you stay in turtle like that and you don't move, the guy doesn't really need to have a hooks on you. He can choke you right away. Okay? If you stay in a position you don't move, he has control of you, so he can choke you. The reason why your opponent wants to have the hooks on you and the seat belt is because he wants to put you in a position where you cannot move again. So when you are in turtle and you don't move, you're actually helping your opponent. Okay? What I'm trying to say is that there's two ways to stop a submission when you're in turtle. Or you're defending your neck and your arms, or you start to move. And you move so much that your opponent cannot control you, so he cannot choke you. Okay? So, your opponent got you, your opponent got you here. You see, imagine that this guy is a turtle, okay? And he got you here. Boom, like that. Okay? Whatever he got you. Okay? So, he got you in front, but he has no control of your butt. Okay? So, he doesn't have a very good control of you. So there's a lot of things you can do. You can, if the guy control your head, you can stand up. You can stand up here, even if he control your head here. And you can use your hands to stop him, okay? So, and that's gonna help you to escape easier. So the movement that you asked me is this one. I'm here, okay? And I bring one leg up and I knee cut my way, boom, to go on his back. So I'm gonna take my dummy and I'm gonna do the best as I can with my dear dummy. So my dummy is on top of me like that, okay? And what happened is that I'm gonna pick the sides where there is more light and I'm gonna knee cut here, boom, to end up on his back, okay? Here, boom. But by experience, if you start to do that on your knee, it's gonna be very difficult. I mean, you can still do it, but it's gonna not be that easy, okay? The best way to do a knee cut like that is if you try to stand up, okay? So the guy caught you, okay, here. But remember, he has no control of your butt here. So you can go here, boom, okay? And now, before you do anything, you go here, boom, and you have way more momentum. And that's a principle that I will advise you to do when someone has catching turtle. Try to just stand up. Okay, try to stand up.
It doesn't matter if like what kind of grip on me. It doesn't matter if they have me in a guillotine or like
no. If
kind of body lock.
If they have you in guillotine, they already got you in submission. So this is another problem. If they already got you in the submission position, okay, remember, the first objective is to don't tap. So if they already caught you in guillotine or whatever, then you have to defend the guillotine. But if they got you in a position where they have control of you, but it's not a submission position, like a head hams, okay? Like for example, they are here, okay? But they are not starting to close, whatever. They are just here, okay? They're just controlling you like that. This is not a submission. This is just a control. They are just pinning you. So if they are like that, my advice is to create movement, because if you don't move, now they can run you around. So my advice is that if they have just this position, is to try to, you see, put your shin in, okay, don't let him, and now you go here and you stand up and you try to, and just stand up for a moment. You don't need to stand up, but just stand up for a moment to have more momentum, okay? You understand what I'm saying? Because they don't control your butt. If they control your chest, they don't control your butt. So you can move with your butt, create angles. Of course, you need to feel it. Okay, if you feel that the guy is gonna start to close the submission on you, then okay, defend. But if you feel that the guy struggle to control you and he's not attacking, maybe try to create more chaos, more movement, okay? Get it? So you can start it. Yeah?
No, I'm saying like I like the standing up because it gives you like a better angle to do the knee cut.
Exactly.
Standing up and I just try to do the knee cut, but
because if you do the knee cut here, if you do the knee cut here, it's possible, but it's gonna be very hard to do it. Okay?
Yeah.
But if someone already locked you, this is gonna be difficult. So the best thing you have to do is to try to move away. You see, I'm here. The guy caught one arm and one head. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my hands on the floor and I'm gonna move away. And now you're gonna follow me. You're gonna scroll on my head. You're gonna try to bring me down because you think that I stand up. So you're gonna scroll on me. You're gonna put even more weight. And when you do that, now I'm gonna knee cut. Bam! And I'm gonna create even more momentum and catching. You get it? So that's the thing I'm learning by only watching, and I hope to practice more to be able to see how much I work. Okay? So let's go. So you can do the one on your knee, or you can remember you are not going on the guy because the guy is too strong. So you're moving away. You see, I'm moving away from the guy here. Moving away from him. Like I'm trying to push him away. And now when I feel that he has weight on me, now I'm gonna knee cut. Boom. Okay, if you cannot do that because whatever the reason, then you can go on your knee and just go here. Boom. Boom. Let's go. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes.
Et je vis dans cet appartement très content.
Okay, time. So now, because you asked me to talk about turtle, let's finish talking about turtle. Now you are in the worst position. Now I don't have control of your head, but I have control of your butt. You see, I'm here. Okay, here. Okay, so when someone has control like that of your body, in no gi, in gi is a little bit more difficult because in gi they can grab your gi and controlling you, so it become a nightmare, become another problem. But if we talk about no gi and the guy control you like that, he has two choices. Or he controlling by grabbing your hips and putting the weight on you. So it's a good thing because you have control of your hips, but now you can try to throw him and you can do a lot of stuff. Or he doesn't control with your hands, he just puts your weight on you. Okay, so if he grab your hips, and I don't know how, I'm gonna show you that, but to be honest, I don't know how much it works in jiu-jitsu. I want to try it. This is a wrestling movement, but I want to try it and see how it works. But my idea is that to choke you, you need these arms. You need both arms. Okay? You need one hand, you need two hooks and one arms, or you need two arms and no hooks. But it becomes very difficult to choke someone with no hooks and one hand. Okay? So if you are in turtle here, and you are able to control one of his hands, okay? The best thing, one thing you can do is to stand up. Okay, and how you stand up? You stand up in such a way that he cannot put the hooks on you. So you're gonna go here, one, boom, you sit, okay? You sit and you're controlling one hand, and you're even pushing away, okay? You can even see Keenan. Keenan is doing that with the gi. Keenan, he has a video where he shows you to control the one hands on your opponent, and now the opponent cannot catch you back. And I'm doing the same thing. But instead of pushing like that, because I don't have a gi, if I do that, the hand's going to slip away. So I keep it here. Okay, and now I'm going to go here, bam, and I'm going to move my weight, my butt away from the guy. Here, boom. And now I'm going to stand up, boom. And I'm going to try to face him and break the control and face it. Okay? So I did that when I added a gi, and I escaped 1 or 2 times like that. Against black belt, I escaped like that too. Okay, you have to understand that there's a moment where your opponent is not thinking about choking you because he has so much hard time to controlling you that. So if he spends all his time to controlling you and not trying to choke you, then you can do the same thing. You can focus on escaping the position more than be aware of the choke. And to be sure that he doesn't choke you, you can control one of his hands, because if he doesn't have 2 hooks, he cannot choke you. Okay, to choke you, you need 2 hooks and 1 hand, or 2 hands and no hooks. I repeat. I love to repeat myself. So I'm here, okay, and I'm here. He put 1 hand here. Boom, I grab, okay, and now I'm gonna go 1 hand, okay, keeping my hands closed, and now I'm gonna try to stand up, going for the underhook, okay, grab his hips, beam, boom, beam, controlling. If the guy is smart and he doesn't put his hands and he just put pressure on you, waiting you to make a mistake, okay, that's become more complicated. Because the guy that controls your hips like that is the guy that's really struggled to control you. So it's why he's wrapping your room. Someone that's already starting to have a better control of you is the guy that doesn't put the hands. It's just controlling with the hips and just touch you and move you. So that's already a more big problem. So if someone do that, the only thing that you really need to try to do is to step your butt away from his hips and try to grab the legs. Okay, or try to grab an underhook, something to grab 1 leg or 2 legs if you can. And now you're gonna go here and you're gonna do a knee cut, bam, 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 and put it in front of you. Okay, get it? So there we go. In no gi, because in gi standing up can be a problem because the guy can grab you. So in gi is a little bit more complicated, but in no gi, standing up is not a bad idea. Okay? Ready? Are you ready? Okay, I'm giving you 1 minute. Go. Okay. So, I have the feeling that I forgot to show you something, but yes, I remember. Boom, and now you feel the hooks sliding here, okay? For whatever reason, now you're another problem. If you are here, you're controlling your hands, okay? And you put 1 arm here because you are too slow, okay? And you feel it that the foot is going here. Now you're in trouble because now you can easily rock you that way, and if you rock you that way, you're gonna catch your back. So one thing you can do is to reverse shrimp. You are here and you can reverse shrimp here, boom, and now you go so low that the hooks go here, and you can let go, grab the legs, boom, boom, single legs. So I'm just going to show you. And I do that a lot. I mean, not in this process, not in this order, but I do that escape a lot. It's actually, so I'm here, okay? And I was able to be here. Okay, and I'm here, controlling that hands here, boom. And now, but now I feel these hands going, you see here, okay? And these legs going here. So this is a problem. So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna, before you bring you down here, you're gonna go here. Boom. Okay? And now you slide your arms here, okay? And you go here, and you go single legs. Boom, boom, and turn it to the guy and start to work. Okay? You can also do that when the guy do the kiss of the dragon on you. Okay? When he's on your back, then you're gonna kick your legs. Okay? He was able to catch your back, kick your leg. You have to use your imagination. My dummy can really not do that. So I'm here and I feel that I'm gonna go boom and sit. So instead of sitting, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slide to put my back on the floor, grab the legs, boom, go on top. Get it? But this is the timing. This has become a timing thing, guys. You need to feel the timing. Ready? Go. So you need to understand a big difference with gi and no gi, and that's something that people struggle to understand. It's true that in gi there's more technique, no question about it. But no gi has something that gi doesn't have. It's combo. In no gi, in gi you do 3 movements and after you can grab each other and stop and think about the next movement. And after you do 3 movements, 4 movements, and you grab each other and you think about it. In no gi, there is no stopping. So it's about how you connect every movement one after another. It's an eternal, there's very rare movement of people just stop. Okay, it's like 5, 6, 7 movements before something stops and you have time to think. So this is where the no gi, it's more complicated than the gi. The gi, you have more technique. You can play with the lapel, you can do a lot of stuff that in no gi you just cannot do it. But in no gi, you don't have a grappling fighting, so a hands fighting. So there's more connection. So you need to be able to know what you're gonna do next. And because there's less friction, there is more scramble movement available. So you need to understand to scramble more. Okay, and that's it. Question? No. So we're gonna stretch a little bit. Okay. So we're gonna do, yeah, you know what? Today we're gonna do a little bit different. You're gonna do that stretch here. You go here and you go here. You try to extend your legs. Don't put your foot on the floor, and you try to look to the other side. Ready? And let's give a wave to newcomer. Go.
enlever les vis.
Moi, je vais essayer une qui est pas dangereuse. Moi, je vais essayer une qui est pas dangereuse.
D'accord.
Une qui est différente.
D'accord.
Other side. Salut toi.
Salut, papa. Je vais prendre quelque chose qui est pas dangereux.
Ok, d'accord, c'est très bien mon amour.
Oui, je peux trouver quelque chose qui est pas dangereux là-dedans.
Je sais pas. Non, je suis en train de faire quelque chose.
Oh. Okay. We're gonna do this stretch here. This one. To finish the class, this one. Oh, I need it. Oh, I need it. Ready? Go. Okie dokie. The class is done. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.
Thank you. See you next time.
See you next time for new adventure.
Amen.
Bye bye.